Back at the Canoe Polo Championships here. We got the home country Canadian men facing the Switzerland men here in a late afternoon action. See what comes about this game. Two teams both pretty solid, looking to prove something here. And they're off on the sprint. And it'll be Canada's ball. Hendrick with the ball now. Finds the captain, Pulsfoot. Kyle Pulsfoot. Pulsfoot attacking early. Plays it back out, however, and this is Richard Allen. Oldershaw tries to play it in. Hendrick trying to find something to do with it. Hendrick finds off Pulsfoot. No shot coming, and they're just wide of the net. Switzerland's going to come the other way now. Here's Benedict Lager, the captain. Oh, nearly a quick goal there. He's not afraid to strike it, that's for sure. Canada going to try to make something happen here, coming up the left side of the pitch. Pulsfoot now with the ball. He returns the favor to Richard Allen. Oldershaw finds Pulsfoot. Has Allen on the side. Allen thought he saw some, tries to feed it inside to Hendrick, but it goes off his chest. Can't handle the pass. Great opportunity there for Canada. Just Hendrick unable to corral the pass. Here comes the Swiss. Great opportunity. Here's the captain. Throws it back out for a reset. Simon Morger. He nearly gets flipped over his kayak. And the Canadians couldn't corral possession, but they do force the turnover. Oh, nearly a turnover there by the Swiss. And they're fighting for the ball, and it will be the Swiss's ball. Great defensive play there. That was Stephen Barlett. Nice pass by the captain. Great opportunity for the Swiss, stripped. And they're going to call a foul. Nico Kunze, I should say, got hit on the hand there. And it will be the Swiss ball once again. The Swiss are going to have pretty good position here when time is resumed. Nice save there by Pulsfoot. Good job there by the veteran captain. Keeping it in. 34-year-old Pulsfoot, the second oldest on this team to Jason Allen. And they score right there. The Swiss on the opportunity puts it in. It is 1-0 for the Swiss over Canada. 6:21 into the game. Comes the Canadians. Trying to respond to that early goal from the Swiss. 6 minutes left and half. Pole's foot nearly strikes it in. What a powerful throw, but it hits the crossbar. The accuracy was off there. Now the Swiss looking to add to their lead. 5:50 left in the half. They're on their way now. Shoots. Nice stop by Pole's foot, getting it done on both ends of the pitch. Canadians moving up with it. This is Oldershaw. He flips it over to Forbes. Pulled it back, Pole's foot. Missed opportunity again there by the Canadians. Kopfer now with the ball for the Swiss. Add to the lead here. Near miss, and a great save there by the Canadians. Now they look to outlet it and go the other way. Canadians on the run. Paddling the hardest, here they come. A shot there and they put it in. Great shot by the Canadians to tie the game. It's all knotted at 1 once again. 4:42 left in the half. Now the Swiss here looking to regain the lead after a surprising goal from the Canadians from about half pitch. Inside come the Swiss. Oh, golden opportunity. Oh, what a save there from the Canadians, just keeping that goal out and keeping it deadlocked at 1. 4 minutes left in the half. Weber throws it across pitch to Nussler. Up top is Benedict Lager. Throws it inside. Time on the floor, on the pitch I should say. Time has started again. Great opportunity here. The Swiss can't get on it. Shot, and they score once again. The Swiss take the lead. This time it's Colin Weber finishing it off for Switzerland. Canada would love to tie this game up by half.
Oh, come on, ref!
Little stoppage in play here. The ref just talking it over with the shot clock here and the scorer's table. A little confusion here with the time and the score. No goal, they're calling it. After a little confusion there, it is all knotted up at 1 still. Sorry, I beg your pardon. The score says 2-1 at the scorer's table here. The reaction from the fans made it seem like there was no goal. But the Canadian hopeful here, just trying to get what they can. Canada now driving. And there will be a foul. A push there. Shot, and they score, and they tie the game up once again. Two, 2:30 left in the first half. Getting into the zone, and they score once again. I believe that went in. Looked like it went bar to bar. 3-2 for Switzerland. And the Swiss trying to add to the lead here before the, and they do. That surprised Richard Allen there. He's couldn't get a paddle up in time with enough strength. And the lead is 4-2 for the Swiss, just like that, with just over 90 seconds left in the half. Looking for a shot here are the Canadians. Inside, once again, opportunity to score, and it's off the crossbar. Golden opportunity there for the Canadians to bring this lead within 1, but they cannot, and now the Swiss are on the attack the other way. They shoot, and they score once again. That's Simon Morger. Right before the half, that's 3 unanswered goals for the Swiss. Canada's a little shell-shocked here, and I believe their fans are as well. They've gone silent, and all you can hear is the Swiss faithful. 50 seconds left in the half. Throw it ahead. To the zone. .25 seconds left in this half. Let's see if Canada can. Oh, over the net, and it will be the Swiss's ball. Canada looking to strike early in their possessions here. clock has started once again. Perhaps the Swiss have one more opportunity here to score, to add to the 3-goal lead. Can waste out the clock here for a good shot. Shoot, and another goal. The Swiss add to their lead, 6-2, 4-goal lead, 3.8 left in the half. And one last final shot, and that'll do it for the half. 6-2 in favor of the Swiss. We'll be back in the second half.
And we have a blow-up pool too, just for, you know. The hot tub's brand's responsibility, so it's been closed for 3 years. I told her if he didn't open it this summer, I was calling PG. So to get it. Hasn't been opened yet. He's like, you can open it for when everyone's here. I was like, you do that.
Oh, it's kind of tight in here.
Come on, Canada!
Your water goes warm. Gonna set to start the second half here between home country Canada and the Swiss. 6-2 in the first half. Switzerland leads. The defense of the Canadians has not been great. They have 10 minutes to come back in this game and perhaps have a comeback victory. Canada trying to get something going after they win the sprint. Canada coming in.
He also got carried off the pitch.
Canada with the ball movement here. Gonna set something up in the Swiss zone. Pulls foot, the captain. Pass it inside. Another goal there for the Canadians, cutting the lead to within 3. Swiss men with an opportunity to regain the lead and bring it back to 4 here. Ooh, Switzerland trying to paddle it in. Canada regains possession. And they get it out. 3-on-3 down the other end. Canadian player will pull back and smartly trying to set up a play here. Shaw plays it to himself. He takes a shot. A little too long, a little too strong there over the bar. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Canada has brought the lead within 3 for scoring that early goal in the Swiss zone. The Swiss are very capable of scoring in bunches. Let's see if Canada's defense picks up here. Switzerland now. Canada's defense are putting on more pressure here. Oh, the Swiss, beautiful pass, looking to score. Hits the bar. Canada gets bailed out by their friendly friend, the goalpost. They gotta let it go now. They lob it up, and Canada just trying to get it out of their own zone. Switzerland is playing this press here. Will stay Canada's ball. Ref calling a green card on those players there. And they throw it in. Canadians down low. Get the pass, an opportunity. Oh, another save there. In Canada, that could come back to haunt them. Back down the other way are the Swiss. Shoots. Oh, what a save there by the captain, Polsfoot. Big time save there. Canada trying to get it done on the other end now. Stoppage in play here. That's just trying to get everything figured out on the pitch. Close call there for the Swiss. They're going to head the other way now, down the left side of the pitch. They're trying to find an outlet man, but can't. And they smartly bring it back, and this is Cofer. Back up to Bartlett. Bartlett trying to find something. He throws it in. Swiss, another opportunity here. Oh, what a save there by Canada. Their defense has been bailing them out so far in the second half. Near midway point of this final half. Oh, nice play there. Here comes Canada. Forbes trying to take it himself, and it'll go back the other way. Forbes not happy about the call. Comes Swiss. Another great opportunity to score. And they miss on the play, and Canada now have some momentum going back the other way. They take a long shot, and they score! They bring the lead within 2. That was Scott Forbes getting a little redemption there for the call that he did not like. See if Canada can hold off the Swiss a little bit longer and perhaps bring the lead within one now. They're on the comeback train now. They've scored the only 2 goals of the second half. But Swiss trying to answer back here. Nice play. Golden opportunity here. They can't handle the pass. Canada trying to force a turnover here. 4 minutes left in the half. Time is running out. It's not on the Canada side here. Oh, shot there. Another save by the Canadians. And it will stay the Swiss balls. They could not keep it inbounds. Polsva kicking himself about that one. This is it, the final 3 minutes. Swiss looking to put this out of reach. Nice deflection there by Allen. And still lots of time left for the Canadians, but they need the ball. Time being called here. A little discussion with the refs and the scorers table. A lengthy discussion here between the referees and the scorers table. They're finally ready to resume play. And they're good. Unable to get it in. Great defense there by the Canadians, holding off this Swiss team. But pretty soon they're going to have to play that full press in order to get a turnover here. Swiss, good opportunity. Nice shot fake. Oh, off the post. The Canadians get lucky there. Now they have an opportunity to come back. It will be the Canadians' ball. Oh, a blatant turnover there. It'll be a rethrow. As the Swiss player is in illegal position there. And Canadians now, final 150. What can they do here to come back? Down 2 goals. Canada on the attack. Forbes looking to grab another one here. Shoots. Oh, great save there by the Swiss. Keeping it a 2-goal lead. Forbes. 90 seconds left in this game. Canada's got to muster up something here and quick. Nearly a turnover. They keep it. Can't shoot. Be a foul, and it's going back the other way. Allen can't believe the call. They're going to have to play the full press now. Switzerland with numbers here. 3 back. Nearly a 5-second violation there. They're in the final minute now. Switzerland trying to do the smart thing here and waste a little bit of time. Here comes the Swiss. Playing it back in their own zone. Could be a little risky here. The Canadians, Allen trying to get on it. Great ball denial there, however, by the Swiss. Bone now finds Weber. They throw it down the pitch. Final 30 seconds left. Shoot, and they score. That's a dagger right there. Adding insult to injury here. 7-4, last 25 seconds, a 3-goal lead. Not likely Canada has a chance to come back now. One final push here for the Canadians. Pulls foot. Side, and they score one last time. 8.5 seconds left. A little too late, however, as there's only 8.5 seconds left. 2-goal lead. And the Swiss can basically just throw it down the pitch, and the time will run out here for the Canadians. It was a good showing today, a high-scoring effort for both teams. But at the end of the day, Swiss are on top. And it goes out of bounds. Final 2 seconds. And that'll do it. The Swiss beat the Canadian men 7-5. And that'll also do it for me. I'm Anthony Giles signing off for today. Zach DeWeird will take over now here on Pitch 2. See you later.
We are here at the International Flatwater Center here in Welland, Ontario, Canada, for this game between Italy and Spain, their women's team. This is the second game for both of these teams today, and Italy came away with a win against the United States early, and they are on the attack right away. Madalena Legault. She's going to go to Szczepanska, back to Legault. Italy still with possession. Now to Szczepanska. Szczepanska with it on that right side of the pitch. She's going to go back to Madalena Legault. Legault finds Catania, stolen by Spain, and now they're ready to have an attack of their own. Taking the ball up the court, or pitch, I should say, for Spain is Sonia Garcia. Now on that left side of the pitch, it is Regina Lopez. Still with Spain. Back to Lopez. Still with Quevedo. Spain on that right side, still trying to penetrate that Italian defense. Italy not giving Spain anything to work towards. And off the bottom of the frame of the goal will be deflected, and it will be a Spanish corner early on in half number one. 8:23 left to go in half number one. 0-0 the score. Regina Lopez. Lopez, she's going to go all the way back. Now to number 9, Beatriz Quevedo. Quevedo getting it back from Garcia. Now to Regina Lopez, back to Quevedo. And with it is Garcia. Now they're going to go all the way back near center pitch to Regina Lopez. Still 30 seconds left on that shot clock. 7 minutes, 52 seconds left on the game clock. Quevedo. Back to Garcia. All the way to number 10, Fernandez. Trying to make her way into that Italian defense. And she's unsuccessful. Going to give it all the way back to Quevedo. Shot that time by number 7, Garcia. Blocked by Madalena Legault. And Italy is now on the attack once again. Madalena Legault on that left side has options towards the right. She chooses to go to Ada Prespatino. Still with Prespatino. Madalena Legault on that left side. She's going to go back to Prespatino. Great shot that time. That was Roberta Catania, and that will put Italy on the board. They are up 1-0. Great shot by Catania on that right side, right underneath the bar, middle of the goal. Spain, no chance for the goalkeeper, Garcia. On that right side, it is now Laura Banos. Italy with the ball now. It will be the second goal of the game after the breakaway by Martina Anatassi. And that puts Italy up 2-0 on the Spanish side. A quick 2 goals by Italy on their last 2 possessions. A costly mistake, that time by the Spanish side. Spain ready to begin once again. Bringing the ball up for Spain, it will be number 7, the captain, Sonia Garcia. Regina Lopez, back to Garcia. Now to Fernandez. Yolanda Gomez. Lopez still with possession, being battled on that far side with Silvia Cogoni. Fernandez. She has space. Looking to take a shot, and she will cut that deficit in half. It's 2-1 for Italy after that great shot that time by number 10, Laura Fernandez. Italy now trying to get that goal right back. Madalena Legault leading the charge once again for the Italians. Roberta Catania. She's going to go to Chiara Trevathan. Madalena Legault back to Trevathan. Catania now on that left side, finds room, and she's going to go to Legault inside that Spanish defense. Leaning back, taking a shot, and that will go in. Madalena Legault gives Italy their third goal and restores that 2-goal lead. After Spain's goal by Laura Fernandez, Italy got one right back off the hand of Madalena Legault. Now on that left side, Laura Benos. Benos was still with it on that left side, and she lets to go behind her to Regina Lopez. Lopez to her right. Yolanda Gomez back to Lopez. Laura Benos back to Lopez at the top, waiting out this Italian defense. It is just number 8, Nuyera Canes with the ball inside that Italian defense, intercepted, and Italy now on the attack. Catania has options to her left. She's going to go behind her to Martina Anatasi. Legault. Back to Legault. She's going to go behind her now to Chiara Trevathan. Martina Anatasi. Legault back to Trevathan, back to Legault. Anatasi. It's just Legault on that far side. Now she's going to go to her right to Anatasi. Roberta Catania for Italy with the ball. She's going to go back to Madalena Legault. She'll take a shot, trying to catch Spain sleeping. It will be an Italy corner off of the save by number 1, Yolanda Gomez. Chiara Trevathan puts it in front of herself, refreshing the Italy shot clock. 3.5 minutes left to go in half number 1. And a shot just to the left side of the goal. Shot taken there by Maria Szczepanska. 3-1 the score between Italy and Spain. 3 minutes, 21 seconds left in the first half. We are here at the Welland International Flatwater Center, Welland, Ontario, Canada, for these 2018 Canoe Polo World Championships. Laura Benos. Now with Garcia. Back to Benos. Beatriz Quevedo. 4 Spanish players outside that Italian defense. Back to Quevedo. She's tracking in to that middle. She's going to retreat, go all the way back to Sonia Garcia. Going to that right side now to Regina Lopez. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left on the game clock. Great shot that time by number 9, Beatriz Quevedo. Even better save by Legault. And it will be a Spanish corner with the shot clock being reset. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in half number 1. Italy leads Spain by a score of 3-1. Quevedo near center pitch. She's now going to go to Benos. Back to Quevedo. The chance for Spain. This is Lopez. She's going to go back to Quevedo. Laura Benos. Spain just waiting on this Italy defense, seeing if they can find a seam in to try and get the ball to Garcia. Referees halt play for just a brief moment, and it looks like we're back ready to go. Spain with possession. It's Benos. Now Beatriz Quevedo with possession for Spain. 50 seconds left on that shot clock. Now back to Benos. She's going to go to the right side to Regina Lopez. Beatriz Quevedo. Now just 90 seconds left in this first half. between Spain and Italy. Their open women's team, this second round group stage. Great shot that time by number 8, Nuria Kenis, and is going to be a Spain ball after the foul committed by Italy's number 2, Maria Anna Szczepanska. Quevedo has possession for Spain. Options behind her. She's in the middle. 3 Italy kayaks directly in front of her, trying to block any seam towards that net. Quevedo leans back. She's going to go all the way to the left side to Laura Banos. Banos takes a shot. Easy save that time for Madalena Legault. She settles down that Italian offense, and now Szczepanska has it on that left side. Szczepanska, she finds Kagoni. Pressed Papino, and it's going to be another goal for the Italians, 4-1. Great counterattack, that time by Team Italy, and they have restored that 3-goal lead with 44.7 seconds left to go in half number 1. Quevedo. This looks like it could be the final possession left in half number 1. The shot clock is no more, just the game clock left to go by. 30 seconds left in half number 1. Regina Lopez. Beatriz Quevedo. Now it's to Garcia, back to Quevedo at the top. Just 15 seconds left in half number 1. Lopez loses possession, gets it back, and she's trying to find Quevedo. Quevedo now to Garcia. Great shot. A rocket of a shot by Garcia. Madalena Legault does get a paddle on it, but that will do it for half number 1. Italy leads Spain by a score of 4-1 due to great play by the Italians. And Szczepanska with the goal, Madalena with the goal herself, and a lot of defensive plays. Spain looks to come back. They are down 3. We'll be back in just a few minutes for half number 2.
De vuestro partido de Nueva Zelanda. Porque me he perdido.
Just about ready to go for half number 2 here at the Welland International Flatwater Center between Italy And Spain, as the ref throws the ball into the center of the pitch. And a virtual tie between Italy and Spain. Pops the ball up out of play. And it will just be a re-throw from the middle line. Coming into this game, the Italians are still undefeated, yet to not win a game. I'm not going to say not lose. They haven't even tied a game yet. They beat Singapore 4-0, Japan 10-0, China 13-2, and the Netherlands 5-2, and beat the United States early on this morning as well. Spain on the other side, they beat Argentina 11-1 to begin their tournament, fell to Germany by a score of 8-0, beat Poland 7-3, tied against Chinese Taipei, and fell to Singapore this morning. Spain has possession, the first possession of this second half, and it will be Quevedo with the ball. Turnover by Spain after the foul committed. Kagoni, she's going to go to Legault. Legault trying to lead Catania, and she will. Great finish that time by Catania. Great pass by Madalena Legault, and that puts Spain up by a score of 5-1. Their first possession, their first shot of half number 2 is a successful one, and it will result in getting Italy's 5th goal. Now Beatriz Quevedo. She's going to go behind her to number 6, Regina Lopez. Lopez to her left to Laura Fernandez, trying to get into that Italian middle. She's going to go back behind her to Regina Lopez. Lopez going to go back to Hernandez. Fernandez still making her way into that middle, and it will be off the bottom of the cage, deflected, and it will be Spain ball. Great chance that time for Laura Fernandez getting into that middle, trying to get through that Italian defense, trying to find a hole. She did. She just could not lift that ball high enough, just off the bottom of that cage, deflected, and it will be Spain ball. Controlled now by Quevedo. It's just her at that backfield. She's going to go to her right. Now to number 8. That is Nuria Canes. Quevedo back to Canes. Canes. She's going to go back to Quevedo. Quevedo back to Nuria. Now with Lopez. Back to Nuria Canes. Back to Lopez. She's going to shoot, and it's going to go off an Italian defender and out once again. Spain will retain possession at the corner. Looks to be Laura Fernandez taking the corner for Spain. She has options in front of her. Closely guarded now by number 8, Silvia Cagoni. Still with Fernandez. She's going to go behind her to number 6, Regina Lopez. Lopez now. Great chance here for Quevedo, and blocked. Again, it will be a Spanish corner after the save by Madalena Legault. Nuria Canes. All the way back now to Quevedo. Lopez has room in front of her. Spain slowing things down. They are making substitutions as we wait for the 5th Spanish attacker to join. Yolanda Gomez now joining the Spanish attack. Immediately getting a touch on the ball. She's going to go to her left to number 8, Nuria Canes. Canes finds Lopez on that far side. Great opportunity, but great block by number 1, Ada Prespipino. No goal scored there by Spain. Foul committed before the shot. And now Italy is on the attack. They have numbers 2-on-2 as they are making substitutions as well. Now to Catania. Catania already has 1 goal in this half, and she's going to go just right of the goal. Still 5-1 Italy. 6 minutes, 25 seconds left in half number 1 here at the Welland International Flatwater Center. Pitch number 2. This game between the women's Italian team and the Spanish. Green card is given to a team green card given to Spain. And it looks like it will go against an illegal use of the paddle. Green card, just a warning. But now if anybody on the Spanish team gets assessed another green card for illegal use of the paddle. That will be an automatic yellow card, meaning a 2-minute penalty, and 4 kayaks will be on the pitch instead of 5. Sonia Garcia back to Canis. Canis draws the foul, and she will have it. She's going to go back to her left to Yolanda Gomez. Gomez to her left to Regina Lopez. Still with Lopez. She's going to go all the way back now with Garcia. Canis. The pass just a little bit in front of her. Trying to get the ball is Anatasi. Good shield there by Canis. Canis going to go all the way back. Too far there for number 6, Regina Lopez. And she's going to have to back paddle quickly as Catania of Italy is quickly on her. Catania of Italy, good pressure that time by the Italians. And they will keep possession. Great break now is in the offing for Italy. 4-on-3 coming into the Spanish zone. It is Anatasi. She's going to feed number 7 at Chiara Trevason. She's going to make it 6-1. No mistake there by Trevason. She makes Spain pay for that deep pass intended for Regina Lopez. They had possession in the Italian end for about a minute and a half, but just could not shoot the ball. And Lopez, the pass just a little bit behind her. Italy quickly on her, got the ball, and Trevason makes no mistake with the finish. 6-1, Italy leads Spain. 5 minutes left in the game. Beatriz Quevedo. Now with Yolanda Gomez. Back to Canis. Laura Benos. By that far end of the pitch, he's going to go back to Canis. Yolanda Gomez. She finds Quevedo, who finds Canis with room heading into that Italian middle. She lets the retreat go all the way back, and it's with Yolanda Gomez. Quevedo. Back to Gomez, back to Quevedo on that left side. Just 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Laura Benos. She finds Canis making a run into the Italian middle. She's going to go all the way back now with Quevedo. Now it's with Benos. Benos shoots, and just as the shot clock expires, easy block that time for Anatasi. Spain did regain possession off of the rebound, but Anatasi gets it off of the block. Canatasi, she's going to go to Madalena Legault on that far side. Italy in no rush. Spain starting to pressure Italy. With Trevason, the recent goal scorer for Italy. Now it's with Cagoni. Cagoni finds Madalena Legault. Legault is going to go to Chiara Trevason. Now with Sylvia Cagoni. Shapanksa bails her out. She's going to go for goal just to the right of the cage, and it will be Spain ball underneath their own goal. 3 minutes, 18 seconds left in the game. Italy comfortably ahead by a score of 6-1. It's now Laura Fernandez bringing Spain up the pitch. She's going to give it to Nuria Canis. Canis goes back to Fernandez. Laura Benos trying to find a seam inside that Italian middle, trying to get a hole for Spain to penetrate. They haven't done a lot of it during this game, down 6-1. Only the one goal recorded by Spain. Quevedo. Now with Lopez. Deflected, but it will still go to Laura Fernandez. Beatriz Quevedo. Spain, it seems like they are not in a rush, although down by 5. And it will be Italy ball foul, as it looks like number 10, Laura Fernandez, interfered with the goalkeeper, Madalena Legault, and Italy, again, is off to the races. It is now number 8, Sylvia Cagoni, and she's going to hit the top of the crossbar. Not over yet, though, and foul by Cagoni, meaning Spain will keep possession. Just over 2 minutes left to go in this game. Italy, like I said before, are up comfortably by a score of 6-1. Lopez is going to go to her right now with Beatriz Quevedo. Still Still with Lopez. Back to Quevedo on her right. A little bit behind her. Quevedo does have to reach back. She gets it comfortably. Fernandez back to Quevedo. Lopez looks at goal. She's going to go to Quevedo in that middle. Great opportunity there. Now with New Yorkanis. Back to Lopez. Laura Fernandez. Under a minute and a half left in this game. Spain lead 6-1. Beatriz Quevedo. Laura Fernandez. Now with Lopez. She takes the shot. Another save by Madalena Legault. She's going to slow things down for Italy. No rush here for the Italians. They can pretty much end this game with the shot clock being a minute. We have just over a minute remaining left in this game. Roberta Catania. She finds Szczepanska to her right, just a little bit in front of her, and Laura Fernandez will take possession for Spain. To her left, it's now with Beatriz Quevedo. Quevedo has room in front of her. She's going to let it go towards the middle. Now with Regina Lopez. She takes a shot just off the top of the crossbar and out and into the hands of Szczepanska. Szczepanska slows things down. She has to get rid of it. Only 5 seconds in your hand. And now it's going to be back in Spanish possession after it hit off her own paddle. Banos is going to go towards that left side. It's now in the hands of Quevedo. 19 seconds left in regulation. Quevedo goes for goal just over top. Underneath the goal. Bad angle there for Quevedo. And again, 15 seconds remain. 6-1. Italy leads over Spain. And Italy now will move to 7-0 on this tournament. A very good start for the Italian women. A very comfortable start. A very comfortable win. This one will be as the clock winds down. Italy will say they are officially going to beat Spain by a score of 6-1 here on pitch number 2. A great game we had. A great first half. Great 5 minutes, I'm going to say. And then Italy really did show. They were the dominant team in this game. And a fantastic showing by Italy once again. And they will move to 7-0. On pitch number 2, warming up now, we have Great Britain and Switzerland. We will be back for that game at the Welland International Flatwater Center in Welland, Ontario, Canada in just a few minutes.
Yeah, buddy. Do you have U21 men's roster?
Probably somewhere.
I didn't find them in there.
Probably in here.
All right. I just need France.
France. Yeah. France.
Was not upstairs.
U21 men. Yeah, we're losing a few of the rosters. So it's not getting put in the back. Italy, Argentina, Thailand, Poland, Netherlands, Japan, Ireland, France.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Bin ich nicht neu in der Familie, das ist ja auch.
Welcome back to the Welland International Flatwater Center for this game between the women's of Great Britain and the women of Switzerland will be playing in a match. Great Britain coming into this game with a very solid record of 6-0 after taking down Chinese Taipei earlier on this morning. Referee just about ready to begin half number 1 here on pitch number 2, and the opening sprint is on. Prudence Blythe will take that up the right side. Great Britain still with possession stolen by the Swiss, and now they will have their first possession of the game. Great opportunity there for Great Britain. Virginia Coyle is just trying to flip that up. And it will go well underneath the net. Sweden or Switzerland will keep possession. Nina Lugenbuhl for Switzerland trying to get it out of the zone, but Great Britain pressing hard, and it will be a foul committed against Great Britain's number 5, Bethan Littlewood. Nina Lugenbuhl still with possession. Another foul committed against Great Britain. Switzerland still with possession. Franziska Bartlett of Switzerland. They're slowly making it up their way. Having a little fun with the Great Britain teammates, smiling the whole way down, but eventually Switzerland will get out of that pack. And now it is with Zoe Mindek. Prudence Blythe trying to get in. She does get possession. Great defense there by Prudence Blythe. She's looking far side. She's looking for Virginia Coyle. Defended well by Switzerland. And again, they have possession. Nina Lugenbuhl. Now with Franziska Bartlett. Still with Bartlett. Bartlett goes for goal, and it will be well to the left of that goal. Great Britain with possession. Great Britain really pressing on that Switzerland offense, really having no chance to set up a play. That Switzerland offense. Virginia Coyles. She's going to go to her right. Not quite looking for it is Bethan Dean. She does have possession now, and Bethan Dean is going to go to Prudence Blythe. Bethan Littlewood. Great block that time by Switzerland off the shot by Bethan Littlewood. And again, Great Britain will keep possession, and it will be at the corner. Bethan Dean. Amy Robson with the shot. Another great save by Switzerland. Getting that paddle on it was Nina Lugenbuhl. And again, Great Britain will have the ball at the corner. We've played just under 3 minutes here on pitch number 2 at the International Flatwater Center in Welland, Ontario, Canada. These are the 2018 ICF Canoe Polo World Championships. Virginia Coyles, another shot by Great Britain, another save by Switzerland. Again, getting that final touch, it was Nina Lugenbuhl. Bethan Dean. Bethan Dean, she's going to go to Prudence Blythe. Fakes the shot. She's going to go to her right to Bethan Littlewood. Littlewood pumps. She's going to shoot again. Saved by Lugenbuhl. Switzerland trying to keep possession. It's in the hands of Lugenbuhl. She can just pop it up. And now it is in the hands of the Swiss. Jasmine Spangenberg back to Lugenbuhl. Lugenbuhl now to Bartlett. Back to Lugenbuhl. Great Britain again pressing. Nowhere for Switzerland to go. Really cornering them in their own zone. Mindek. Prudence Blythe pressuring on Mindek. Now it's in the hands of Bartlett. Switzerland still cannot set up their attack. Too much pressure by the Great Britain defense. Shot clock violation. Great Britain, fantastic defense. Nothing Switzerland could have done, really smothering them, forcing them to just pass amongst themselves. Nowhere for Switzerland to go. Now Great Britain looking to set up another offense. Still 0-0 to score until Virginia Coyles put it in the middle of the net. Nothing Switzerland can do. Switzerland has done a very good job of defending the Brits so far, but nothing they could have done about that. That was Virginia Coyles getting her first of the game, and the Brits are up 1-0. Switzerland again just passing it amongst themselves, literally putting it in the other teammates' hands. They are so close. Britain just smothering them on defense. Bartlett, she's going to go to her left to Nina Lugenbuhl. Yasmin Spangenberg. Back to Lugenbuhl, back to Bartlett. Now to Zoe Mindek. Great chance here for Spangenberg, and just like that, it is tied. Great Britain can't press that. 1-1 after the goal by Jasmine Spangenberg. We've played just about half of the first half here on pitch number 2 at the Welland International Flatwater Center. This game between Great Britain and Switzerland tied at 1 goal apiece. Now it's Prudence Blythe. Blythe, she's going to take it up herself, trying to get into that Switzerland zone. Now it's Bethan Littlewood. Littlewood back to Blythe. Blythe to Littlewood. She's going to shoot herself, and it will go off the frame of the goal. No touch by Nina Lugenbuhl, and Great Britain will have to get back and defend so they do not go down by a score of 2-1. Lugenbuhl. Great Britain again using that press defense, giving Switzerland nothing. Already half of that shot clock has been gone by Switzerland getting the ball and Switzerland not being able to pass out the ball. And now it is in the hands of Jasmine Spangenberg, the goal scorer for Team Swiss. Poked away by Bethan Littlewood, but Switzerland still has possession. Nina Lugenbuhl. Now with Johannes Schmid. Now Britain has possession. Prudence Blythe on that left side of the pitch. And time will be called to get that ball that was flown over by pitch 1 out of play. Prudence Blythe with it. She's going to go cross pitch now to her teammate, Virginia Coyles. Prudence Blythe near center pitch. Options to her left and right. She elects to take it herself. Now giving it to Virginia Coyles. She'll shoot once again off the bottom of the frame of the goal and will stay out of bounds. Amy Robson now with it. She's going to go back to Prudence Blythe. Prudence Blythe. Amy Robson. Amy Robson will finish. Great Britain regains that 1 goal lead they had earlier, and now it is 2-1. Just under 3 minutes left to go on pitch number 2 between Great Britain and Switzerland. Great Britain had a very good offense set up very well in the finish by Amy Robson. She made no mistake, and now Great Britain has restored their 1 goal lead. Nina Lucy to Bartlett, to Nina Lugenberg. Back to Francisca Bartlett. Nina Lugenbuhl, back to Bartlett, back to Lugenbuhl. Still with Bartlett, now it's Lucy, and she cannot get it. Prudence Blythe was the first Great Britain player to get to that ball. Prudence Blythe looking for options. She sees Virginia Coyles. She's going to shoot right away off the top of the goal this time. She hit the bottom just about a minute ago. Now she hits the top of the frame of the goal. Great kayaking by Bethan Littlewood again. It's going to hit the top of that goal. And it will be Great Britain ball at the corner. Excuse me, it's going to be Great Britain ball on that left side of the pitch. They restart with Prudence Blythe. Blythe ready to shoot. She goes. She's aiming for that top right corner. Just a little bit wide. And it still will be 2-1. Just under 2 minutes to go. Switzerland have possession. Nina Lucy. She's going to go to Nina Lugenbuhl. Back to Lugenbuhl. Lugenbuhl to Nina Lucy. Now with Nina Lugenbuhl. Yasmin Spangenberg. Bartlett nowhere to go. She goes to her right to Spangenberg. Bartlett. Nina Lugenbuhl on that left side. Quickly, Great Britain gets on possession once again. Amy Robson. She finds Virginia Coyle. She has lots of space on her right side. Just over a minute left to go in half number one. Bethan Littlewood. She lets to go to her left to Prudence Blythe. Prudence Blythe blocked at the final second there by Francisca Bartlett. Referee says it was touched by Great Britain before the ball went out of bounds. It will be Switzerland ball with just under a minute left to go. Again, Switzerland just passing it literally beside each other, trying to get away from this Great Britain defense. Being smothered in their own half of the pitch. Bartlett trying to look for an option. Still looking for an option, and she's going to find number 2, Nina Lugenbuhl, closely guarded by Virginia Coyles. Lugenbuhl, she's going to go to Lucy. Now is Spangenberg. Virginia Coyles forcing Switzerland to have to get that out of play, but that will do it for half number one. Great Britain up 2. 2-1 is the score for Great Britain over the Swiss. As we head into the break, 3-minute break it will be. We will be right back here on pitch number 2 of the Welland International Flatwater Center.
I guess a bit of both. So I go to school at Canoe College, which is just down the road. So I'm going in my 3rd year, but this is a job. So I'm getting paid to do this. So it's good. Yeah, so I'm in the broadcasting program. So yeah, so I guess sports play-by-play is what I want to do for a job. So I can't get close to the action right here. So yeah, this is what I want to do. Yeah. No, I'm liking it a lot. Oh yeah? Yeah. So are you a relative of one of the players? They have a very good team this year. Very, very good.
Back here at the Welland International Flatwater Center, and we are just about ready to resume play here on pitch number 2. This game between Great Britain and Switzerland. The score is still tight. It's 2-1 for Great Britain, although Great Britain really has had a lot of the possession. Switzerland trying to stay alive, trying to stay in this game. They're doing a very good job of that, but Great Britain, the pressure on their defense is really what's keeping them in this game. Shot right away there by Virginia Coyles, saved easily by the Swiss, and they are ready to attack. Trying to get past this Great Britain defense. And now it is in the hands of number 6, Joanna Smeed. Prudence Blythe with it. And Prudence Blythe arguing that she had full possession. Referee agrees with her, and she will get the ball just in front of that Swiss goal. Prudence Blythe looks behind her. Fantastic shot by Prudence Blythe, and that extends the lead to 2. They have a 3-1 lead over the Swiss just 30 seconds into half number 2, excuse me. Nina Lugenbuhl. She starts things off. She's going to go behind her to Francesca Bartlett. Again, Great Britain right away pressing on this Swedish offense. Bartlett back behind her. Now to Nina Lugenbuhl. Back to Bartlett. Bartlett looking upfield, but she cannot. She has to go right back to Nina Lugenbuhl. Back to Spangenberg. Already shot clock half down. 25 seconds left on that shot clock. Back to Spangenberg. She finds Bartlett. Bartlett looking for Spangenberg. She's going to go all the way back to Nina Lugenbuhl. Great opportunity there for Lugenbuhl. She's going to flow one in. Easy save that time for number 4 on Great Britain, Allison Brown. Virginia Coyles. Bethan Littlewood, and she is going to make it a 4-1 lead for Great Britain. No mistake there by Bethan Littlewood. Easily into that top right corner. And Great Britain lead 4-1. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in half number 2. Nina Lugenbuhl looking for options. She has options to her left and right. She chooses to go to Francisca Bartlett. Yasmin Spangenberg. Pass just a little bit behind her. Prudence Blythe trying to beat Spangenberg to the ball. And Spangenberg will win that race. She's going to go all the way behind her to Nina Lugenbuhl. The Swiss all the way in their own end of the pitch. 50 seconds left on that shot clock. Bartlett looking for Spangenberg. She's just going to throw it out, and it will be a Great Britain corner. Incredible defense now for Great Britain, forcing the Swiss all the way back and eventually forcing the Swiss to throw the ball out past their goal line for a Great Britain corner. Now with Prudence Blythe. Blythe charging into that zone, and it's going to be another goal for Prudence Blythe. Their second of the half puts Great Britain up by a score of 5-1. At halftime, it was 2-1. Great Britain clearly dominating in this half, up 3-0 just in the second half alone. Great Britain showing why they are the better team, the undefeated team in this tournament. It's now with Yasmin Spangenberg. Spangenberg finds Lugenbuhl. Lugenbuhl on that left side, guarded by Virginia Coyles. Back to Spangenberg. Spangenberg goes back. Prudence Blythe quickly on her. Lobs one up. Virginia Coyles is going to win that battle. She's going to give it to Prudence Blythe. Referee playing advantage. Bethan Littlewood back to Blythe. Blythe looks at goal. Instead goes to Virginia Coyles, intercepted by Lugenberg. Now Virginia Coyles trying to go underneath the paddle of Bartlett, unable to do so, and it will be a Great Britain corner. We've only played 3 minutes, 20 seconds here on pitch number 2, half number 2, and Great Britain already scoring 3 goals and looking for goal number 4. It's with Prudence Blythe. Bethan Littlewood. Great vision there by Blythe. Even better shot by Littlewood, and an even better save in the end by Lugenbuhl. Great Britain will get possession once again after the foul by the Swiss. The Swiss clearly not happy with that call. Nonetheless, it will be Josephine Beaver with possession. Green card now shown. It looked like it went to Yasmin Spangenberg. Prudence Blythe. We are just waiting for play to resume. Prudence Blythe fakes the shot. She's going to go to Bethan Littlewood. She'll take a shot, and she will finish. Great shot that time by Bethan Littlewood. Prudence Blythe with the assist, and now Germany is comfortably ahead by a score of 6-1. The Swiss trying to cut into this deficit. The game is all but over for the Swiss. Now they're just playing for pride, trying to get a few more goals, trying to cut that goal differential in half, as that can be so important here in the second round of the group stage matches. Yasmin Spangenberg. Spangenberg still with possession. She's going to go for goal, and it will go in just past Allison Brown. Her paddle was up, but Spangenberg, her shot was just a little bit too heavy, and Allison Brown will sub out right away. Josephine Beaver coming in. The Swiss now down by 4, 6-2. Great Britain leads. Prudence Blythe again looks at goal. She's now going to go to Virginia Coyles. Fakes the shot twice. Still going in. Virginia Coyles still with the shot. Lobs one up, and she's going to go to Josephine Beaver. Beaver with time on that right side finds Bethan Littlewood. Littlewood's going to go far side. Prudence Blythe. Blythe now to Beaver. Beaver going into that Swiss zone. Back to Bethan Littlewood. Great save by the Swiss. And again will be a Great Britain corner. The Swiss had possession for just a moment, but after Great Britain was cornering them, they elect the safer route would just be to throw it out of bounds. Bethan Littlewood with possession. She'll take the corner, go to herself. And now she's going to go to Josephine Beaver. Beaver trying to find Blythe in the middle, and blocked by the Swiss. Still with Beaver. We are over halfway through half number 2 in this game here on pitch number 2 between Great Britain and Switzerland. Great Britain lead by a score of 6-2. Bethan Littlewood underneath the goal. It will be blocked by Switzerland. Blocked and gone out of play. Another corner coming for Great Britain. Great Britain clearly the dominant team in this game, having possession in that Swiss zone for the past 2 minutes. Switzerland had a little bit of hope after that goal by Yasmin Spangenberg, but again, Great Britain just too much, and they're going to go for goal once again. Another save by Nina Liegenbuhl, and she's going to lead her teammate number 6, Joanna Smeed. Bethan Littlewood gets to that ball first, and she can set up another Great Britain attack. Gives it to Prudence Blythe. Off the top of the kayak of number 1, Amy Robson. Unlucky bounce there for Great Britain, and Switzerland will regain possession. Spangenberg. 2 Great Britain players right in front of Spangenberg, trying to inbound, and she goes right away to Bartlett. Now to Liegenbuhl. It's going to be an illegal use of the kayak charged on Prudence Blythe. Again, Switzerland nowhere to go. They're just going to pass it amongst themselves, give it directly to the teammate as they're sitting right beside each other, trying not to violate the 5 seconds. Prudence Blythe gives Bartlett a little bit of a shove. She goes under, still has the ball in possession. 4 Swiss players within 15 feet of each other, and now they're going to try and switch the play to go to Zoe Mendek. Virginia Coyles now has lots of room in front of her. Mendek trying to get back for the Swiss. Prudence Blythe, 2 goals already in this half. And there is goal number 3 for Prudence Blythe. 7-2 reads the scoreboard in favor of Great Britain. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in this game. Zoe Mendek. Francisca Bartlett back to Mendek. Still with Mendek. Just passing it amongst themselves. That is Bartlett and Mendek. Again, going to go to Mendek. Now going to add Nina Liegenbuhl to the passing chain. That is the Swiss. Minute 49 left to go. 7-2 the score. Great Britain leads Switzerland. Nina Lugenbuhl. She finds Schmid on that right side, just a little bit in front of her. And it looks like it will be Amy Robson getting that possession for Great Britain. And it's a 2-on-2 break. Prudence Blythe. She's going to find Josephine Beaver back to Blythe. Controlled again by Blythe and touched off of Bartlett, appealing for the foul. And it's going to be a corner. Prudence Blythe not happy with the call. On the pitch, it will be a corner for Great Britain. It looks like a green card has been given to Prudence Blythe. And now Blythe with it inside. Blythe unhappy with what's going on in the Switzerland zone, saying she can't get to where the spot of the foul was because of the kayak. Prudence Blythe leaning back, trying to fake the shot. She does. Switzerland read it all the way and blocked that shot. Now with Spangenberg. Bartlett. Prudence Blythe intercepts that pass, and it's now with number 1, Amy Robson. Just to the left of the goal, no touch, says the referee. Switzerland will keep possession. We are now less than a minute away from saying Great Britain has defeated the Swiss. Nina Lugenbuhl giving it to Bartlett, back to Lugenbuhl. Lugenbuhl. Every player is in that one corner of the pitch, all 10 players. And another ball will be given. It will be number 7, Bethan Dean, starting things off for Great Britain. Now with Prudence Blythe. 40 seconds left to go in this game between Great Britain and Swiss. And for the Swiss, they couldn't wait for that whistle to go. A disappointing result for the Swiss. Great Britain will look to stay undefeated in this World Canoe Polo Championships in Welland 2018. Prudence Blythe making a run. She has 2 already. Great save that time by Nina Lugenbuhl, and she saves the next one. That shot was by Bethan Dean. Virginia Coyles tries to get one. Another save by Lugenbuhl. Prudence Blythe with the goal. No goal, says the referee. Foul happened beforehand, and it will be Swiss possession, but that is all she wrote. Great Britain 7, Switzerland 2, as helmets come off. 14 Switzerland, heads hanging low. But for Switzerland, there's not much else they could do. Scoring 2 can be an accomplishment against this very solid Great Britain team that we just witnessed. 7-2 the final score. We'll be back with more canoe polo action here at the Welland Flatwater Center in Welland, Ontario, Canada.
What do you mean? Like, oh, this is my first weekend. I started on Tuesday. Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Are you listening to any of the games online? No? Okay. No. I guess if you're here, why would you? Fair enough. Yeah.
Yes, what team? Or all of them? It's a bit of a mess in here. Like, I don't even know. The wind got really bad. I lost one roster. Hopefully it's not the roster you need. What was that?
It's gone now?
It's somewhere underneath that dock.
Okay. It's gone though.
It is gone, yeah. We're not getting it. U21 men, still U21 men. What teams do you need?
We need New Zealand and Netherlands.
All right, New Zealand right on top, so we got that for sure. I think this is all women here. Good?
No.
Uh-oh.
Another one. Okay, so I got one of my balloons. Oh, this wind.
This sucks, man.
How is it? Like, how are you? Do you like it down here or no?
Honestly, if it wasn't windy and I was in like a cage, it'd be fine. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I agree. Oh my god.
But yeah, I like your tactic of just having whoever has the ball just have that roster in front of me. It worked out pretty well. I mean,
It's the wind.
it is the wind, yeah. It helped with Great Britain. This is the 4th time I've done them, so I already memorized the rosters pretty much.
Come on. Denmark, perfect. If not, like I'll just get it back up there. But I just figured I'd grab him now
Yeah,
while you're in between games.
I'm done for the day now.
Oh, you're done.
I'm done for the
Is
day.
there no more games?
There's a break here, it looks like now.
Okay, cool. Looks like Italy might be the one we lost.
Tomorrow morning we may have to just go through this and just sort it all out.
So what I think I'm gonna do tomorrow, because I don't have a game until 9:45. So obviously you guys are gonna grab your rosters for whatever games you're calling in. I'm gonna look at the schedule and I'm gonna match all the games together. And I'm just gonna put all the rosters with what they're supposed to be with. Because like when we're down here, I feel like the only rosters that should be here are the games that people are calling. Because it's too many majors. So
And like we said, now we lose them. Now it hurts.
so there's no break here, so essentially it's me at 6:30 and then 7:05 and we're done. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab all these papers now then and bring them up.
Well, if you need a hand with anything, I can be.
Yeah, if you can grab some of the, if there's any papers in there, I don't know if there are.
We can just sort them all up upstairs.
Yeah. And then those are the rosters
That you need.
that I need. Those 4.
Oh, you got the Italy men. Nice.
Yeah, I got the Italy man. So please put this right. Yeah, right there. Alright, everything's good down here.
We're giving up, bro. Are we giving up? Nice meeting you.
Fijne de wedstrijd zo meteen. Het luistert nog eens, hoort er met heel veel aan.
Als wint, en Duitsland wint ook gewoon, we staan in de halve finale.
Die doelsaldo volgens mij is bepalend, hè?
Ja, maar dan word je sowieso gelijk. Dus je weet het doelsaldo en als het gelijk is, maar als het niet meer voor.
Zo goed heb ik niet gekeken. Ik weet
Ja,
alleen dat dat...
alles doorgerekend. Ja, ze hebben alles doorgerekend.
Dat moet je ook. Moet je ook.
Wat hebben de meiden net gedaan? 9?
We hebben niet in eigen hand, als het gewoon een gelijkje wordt tussen die twee.
Deze weg uitrijden, de brug over linksaf, dan meteen rechtsaf, over het water. Ciao, bella! Bij een winkeltje, 200 meter.
Kom met de ding.
Nog in de auto, hè? Dus tenminste heel veel.
Hey!
Dat toch niet? Daar zit jullie zijn er niet. Van de stuur gegooid, dus we rijden.
de lummel.
Ja, ja.
Dat is ook wel
Gaat toch wel eens mee, maar nu is het daar. Nou weet ik waar ik gewoon naar. Ik wil wel leuk om te kijken. Ik wil leuk het spel te kijken.
Wat heb je nog goed?
Ja, en het gaat echt snel. Ja. Nooit saai. Nooit saai. Ja, ja.
Verstaat? Verstaat? Dat is aardig. Je trainer in
Ja,
tijd.
zelf niet weten, gelijk spelen. Zelf winnen en dan
Ik ga de Polo winnen inderdaad.
Ja, es so werden die Frauen lesbisch, genau wie so regeln. In unserem Sport ein lesbisch bleiben.
wij staan hier. Allebei de vier mee. Dat vond ik toen interessant. Ja, maar dat zat alles kan ook.
Morgen morgen Australië.
Vandaag is het klaar, hè jongens? Ja.
Jongens, vandaag nog. Vandaag dus 2 keer gewonnen.
2 keer gewonnen, 3 round gewonnen. Oh, dat is knap. Wauw. Wauw.
Soms op een gegeven moment
Dat kan ik ineens niet meer wel.
Ja, ik ben heel spannend. Ja, maar goed, 5 keer weer.
Blijkbaar is die optie erboven
Maar het leek eigenlijk hier aan een andere speler ook voor.
Ik zie niks. Oh, ja, 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 ja.
Nou, dat vind ik ook knap.
Dat zou kunnen. Dat als je zegt zo, dat hadden wij heel leuk bij hun speelt heel leuk ding. En we hadden vergeten om 7 broodjes te stellen. 2, dat is leuk.
Wat hoor ik? Ga maar lekker barbecuen.
Ja.
Lekker. Ik heb even net het uitgelucht. Ik ga meteen even barbecuen.
Jullie zeggen
Oh, ja, ja, ja. Ik wist trouwens helemaal niet die jongens dat goed, maar wat denk je moeten doen? Oh ja, dat ook. Dat was ja, ik denk je moet ze gewoon winnen. In Duitsland gaat het echt niet laten liggen, daar geloof ik helemaal niks van. Ja, Polo was iemand, ja, ik had in Polo winnen, ja, Polo
ja, maar dat Duitse buurman was hier ook. En die elke keer vandaag gekeken.
Ja hoor.
Ja!
Ja, nou daarom gaat hij op Facebook straks. Dat weet ik niet. Ik denk dat hij daar helemaal, ik denk dat hij helemaal anoniem daar aan. Nee, ik ga het ook niet op Facebook zitten. Dat is echt zo.
Ja! Dat zal niet iedereen zijn die er op Facebook achterkomt hoor, dat soort dingen.
Dat is voor ouders echt op te zijn. Je weet Jolanta en ja, en Wesley, die werd toen in de parkeergarage.
Amsterdam, oké.
Maar dat hebben ze niet wel bewust gedaan. Ik zijn er ook de deur af.
Ja, het is zo'n ene klaar.
Ja, iedereen weet het klaar. Hup. Nu moeten vertellen. Niet geheim te houden. Als ze die bel houdt.
Die besteden, gooi je niet terug.
Ja, maar wij zijn best wel.
Nee, want de show zit niet.
Nee, ja, maar het zijn niet uit de dag. Het zijn mensen die hier, dit is al die Canadezen die hier de hele avond. Ja, het zijn geen
Deze man die net aangelopen jou, dan weet je wat ik spelen. Ze zijn alles. En zei ik, nou ja, en nu dan? Ja, hij zegt, ik heb heel lang voor de KLM gewerkt, dus ik was elke 6 maanden was ik in Amsterdam. Dus hij zegt, Nederland is een beetje de tweede thuis. Dat is de afdeling.
de ene is heel goed één.
Maar je weet toch dat je daar niet mag zwemmen? Oké.
Alleen ze mogen tussendoor zwemmen.
Toen gingen ze anders zitten om een foto te maken. Nee, ik heb al een foto.
Jammer, ik heb al een foto.
Gaat het verder?
Die loopt ze niet in.
Wacht even, Tony, ook altijd.
Nee, niet waar ik weet dat ik dat hoor.
Maar Polo inderdaad. Nou, we gaan een beetje knijpen met Duits. Het Duits komt wel.
Ik dacht half aan mij weer.
Dan?
Dat hoorde ik ook half goed uit. Mooi, dan ga ik uit het bureau zitten.
Als Duitsland van Polo in Nederland ligt, dan staat ze aan Nederland in halve finale.
Ja, dat is met de Erik.
Ja, stop.
Waar het nou van de deze aangaat?
Als ik even uitkijk.
Verschillen, denk ik. Ja, nou, die kan je slapen. We zijn huis geweest. Hij zei dat je in huis geweest.
Oh, dat je met een vrouw hebt geslapen.
Dat weet ik niet. Maar hij staat in huis. Nee, hij is naar huis geslapen. In Irak. Het had het sneeuw te maken. En ik weet niet wat afspoken. Ja, hij is echt helemaal de
Hij had zijn referees.
Ik wil die ene. Ik wil dat gekke zijn. Hij zei stil. Dus we moesten niet gaan. Een week thuis. Een auto neer. Zet hem niet aan. Dat zegt dat weet ik net. Zijn we niet aan. Ja, ze hebben niet graag van nu. Nee, deze.
Ja, dat is zeker.
Ja, als allebei wat eraan hangt, dan gaat dan moet je 2 nieuwe anders gaan. Ja, dat wist ik toch gewoon. Maakt alles niet uit hoor. Wij doen niet moeilijk. Ja, of dan fluiten ze extra. Meestal wel, ja. Dus dat ben je begrijpen. Als die Duitsers aan stenen is, vind ik het niet erg. Nee.
Je gaat hem meemaken hoor.
En als je wilde hebt het bal en dan is het eruit. Dat is er bij heel veel.
De haar is veel te zwart.
Zoiets.
be sitting on the stand today, though.
Can't do anything with that one. laatste stuk.
En dan zeg ik gewoon dat je mee hebt voor het zwemmen. Kijk, je bent helemaal op de kast gezeten. Zo prikkelt.
forgot about my bird. Yeah. Slip in just in front of you, Greg, just for a minute. I'm gonna leave in a second anyway.
Welcome back here to the 2018 ICF Canoe Polo World Championships. We are finishing off the championship round robin stage here for the men's under 21 block. It is New Zealand and it is the Netherlands. An interesting game here on pitch 2. Both of these teams currently sitting with 7 points, 2-1-1 records for both teams. Currently on pitch 1, it is about to start. It is Germany and Poland. They are both sitting with 10 points. So an interesting situation for these 4 teams that are all trying to advance to the semifinals round. Only 2 of them can. Netherlands drew with Germany. Poland had a draw with New Zealand. So if either of these teams want to advance, it will have to come to point differential with the team that they drew with. So New Zealand will be rooting for Germany. They'll need to win big. And for the Netherlands, they'll be rooting for Poland. Both teams currently warming up. 2 spots available for the semifinals in this group. The Netherlands and New Zealand, they have had respectable tournaments so far, advancing to the championship round robin in the initial group stage, and now sitting with a 2-1-1 record each. Both teams will need to win big today. Earlier today, both the Netherlands and New Zealand were in action. New Zealand had an 8-4 win over Malaysia. That draw with Germany that I mentioned that the Netherlands had, that was earlier today. They drew 4-4. The opening sprint almost underway. Both teams continuing to warm up. A little bit of a delay for the start time. Originally 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I mentioned Germany and Poland. These 4 teams have been the leaders of their group. On the other side, Italy, France, and Great Britain, they're the only ones mathematically alive. Later on pitch 1, Great Britain will be taking on France. Italy will be right here on pitch 2, facing off with Denmark. This can all be found at canoeicf.com, as well as played live at the Welland International Flat Water Center. We are back after a short delay to start this game off. Both teams appear to be ready. The referees appear to be ready. It appears as if the delay is to wait for pitch 1 to start their matchup. The referees want both of these games to play at the exact same time, as both games are equally important for all 4 teams. Pitch 1, you can see Poland and Germany both with 10 points. Here on pitch 2, it is New Zealand and the Netherlands. They both have 7. And the opening sprint begins, and it's the Dutch who take the first possession. Engelschman, the captain, flips it forward, and we will see if the Dutch can get the first goal of this game early on. Kasai flipping it back to Zwinkels, who gets it to Hogerle. 7 seconds left. They're gonna need to shoot it quick. And almost off a zip of a shot there. That was Stivo Hogerle for the Netherlands, but New Zealand they will get their first opportunity to get some points on the board. They beat Malaysia here on pitch 2, 8-4, just earlier this afternoon. Holding it was number 7, Liam Bolden, who got it to Matthew Oak. Oak gets it back. New Zealand and the Netherlands tied in the standings. It will be difficult for either team to advance to the semifinals, but it is still possible. A win is needed in this game. Good pass on the interior. Good look for New Zealand, but it's in possession now of the Dutch, and there will be a foul as the Dutch spring it forward. Hogerle throws it across the pitch. Engelschman loses his paddle, gets it back, gets the pass inside. Great defense by New Zealand. But possession stays, it looks like, with the Dutch. And they're just going to flip it back and reset the offense. Still 0-0 between both of these teams. And a good look there. And it will be a corner at the bottom of the pitch. And throwing it forward to himself was Van Bemeldust. A lot of contact inside, and they're going to call a hold on New Zealand. Just past the 7-minute mark of the first half. There is Engelschman pushing it forward. And the refs are going to pause play. It appears as if there was an issue with the shot clock. .24 left in this game, or this first half, I should say. Couple of pump fakes there. Takes the shot anyway, was Stivo Hogerle, but deflected by New Zealand. Both of these teams defensively staying strong so far. Benjamin Engelschman throws it cross pitch, but gets it right back at the center. Players rotating. 3 men on the outside. This is Zwinkels getting it to Hogerle, back to Engelschman. And you can see the aggressiveness there by number 3 of New Zealand, Oliver Morit, forcing the Dutch to reset. 15 on the shot clock. And a beautiful snipe. What a play. It was Stuyvo Hogerle with the first of this game. Beautiful shot to give the Dutch a 1-0 lead. The Dutch rooting for Germany, or I should say rooting for Poland to defeat Germany big on pitch 1. But their first goal is to win their own. Pushing it forward. New Zealand needs to respond. They can't fall behind by much. Both teams need to win this game by a flurry of points. So keeping it close is key if you're behind. And a good deflection there by the Dutch. The goalkeep appears to be number 3, Benjamin Engelschman, the captain. Four and a half to go here in the first half. 1-0 for the Netherlands. New Zealand looking to respond. A high pass, a tough shot there for Liam Bowden. It is not successful. They will maintain possession though as it goes behind the net. Here it is, Philip Maserato at the bottom of the pitch here for New Zealand. Throwing it out, and they are going to reset here. Good attack, trying to push it forward, and they respond. Jake Talbot, 2 goals against Malaysia earlier today, gets the first one for New Zealand against the Dutch. As I said before, it is extremely important if either of these teams are behind to keep it close, as they need to win this game by a lot to advance to the semifinals. And the Netherlands, they try to respond with a quick goal of their own. Instead, possession will flip to New Zealand. A 1-1 score as we near the 3-minute mark of the first half. An exciting couple of games happening right now here on pitches 1 and 2 for the 2018 ICF Canoe Polo World Championships. You can stream every game at canoeicf.com as we're nearing the final days of this tournament. New Zealand getting pushed back by the Dutch, but they're able to keep it in their offensive attack. The aggressiveness could cost the Dutch. We've seen that happen before, leaving the net wide open if you bring too many men deep out of your own zone. We just hit the 10-second mark on the shot clock. 5 seconds left, and they deliver. Once again, Jake Talbot, his second of the game, giving New Zealand a 2-1 lead. In terms of point differential right now for New Zealand, -11 with Poland. For the Netherlands, -6 with Germany. So big numbers that they're going to have to make up for in this game, as well as looking at the final score on pitch 1 with Germany and Poland. As the Dutch look to get inside, a good look, deflected, multiple opportunities for the Dutch, but New Zealand's defense stands strong until now. The tie game here with the Netherlands and New Zealand. Is it a tie game? They are not. It is going to be called back. It will stay at 2-1. An illegal tackle on the inside by the Dutch. And a green card has been given as well. I should say the penalty was actually on New Zealand, so the shot didn't count to tie the game, but a free shot for the Dutch. It will be number 1. Zwinkels makes it, making it a 2-2 game. An exciting first half so far between these two teams. 2-2. Two minutes left in the first half. Just the game we would expect between these two teams. Close, tight, should come down to the wire. Unfortunately for these teams, that's not the result either of them would want. A lopsided victory is needed for both teams as New Zealand sets up their offensive attack. Number 7, Liam Bowden. But instead they kick it right back out to Bowden after he got it inside to Matthew Oak. Both of these teams using a lot of the shot clock every time they go down. Tough angle there. And another tough shot for New Zealand. It's going to stay in bounds. But they're going to say that Zwinkels was out when he grabbed it, and it will flip possessions once again. New Zealand in the corner. Ethan Flanders taking it. And New Zealand will once again reset and figure out what their plan of attack is. We are just under a minute, 40 seconds left. New Zealand knows that they can hold on to the ball for the remainder of this first half. Taking their time to plan their attack. It looks like they're going now with just under 20 seconds remaining here. 15 on the clock. Once again, back and forth they go. 10 seconds. Shooting it fast was New Zealand. 3 on the clock from the other side of the pitch, and it does not go in. So we are going to go into halftime 2-2. New Zealand and the Dutch looking to advance to the semifinals. They're going to need a lot of help, but we'll see if they get it in the second half coming up in just around 3 minutes. And we are back here at the 2018 ICF Canoe Polo World Championships in Welland, Ontario, Canada. It is currently a 2-2 game between New Zealand and the Netherlands. This is the under 21 men's block. Both of these teams need help. On the opposing side on pitch 1, currently Poland is up 2-0 over Germany. And on the sprint, possession will go to New Zealand. Liam Bowden took a big hit there, as the second half will begin on the right side of the pitch with New Zealand on the attack. Both teams flipping sides. Both teams need to win this game to keep their semifinal hopes alive. But they both need help on the opposing pitch as the Dutch move forward looking for maybe an easy goal, and they get it. Alain Zwinkels for the Dutch. Make it a 3-2 game here on pitch 2. New Zealand will look to respond. They responded to every single Dutch goal in that first half. We'll see if they can do the same in the second. And the ref stopping play. A green card handed. It looks like it was handed to one of the Dutch players. Flanders tossed it all the way to the point, and now it is Ward who took the ball there inside, quick shot, and it bounces off the paddle of one of the Dutch players. It was the captain, Benjamin Engelschman, and it now ties this game up once again. No lead greater than 1 for either team, as Engelschman has it at the side. As one of his players flips underneath the water, but gets it right back to the captain to calm things down. Just under 2 minutes has been played of this second half. 2 goals already, 1 for each. 3-3. Engelschman gets it to the inside. But we see a turnover. And now here comes New Zealand. A foul has been called on the Dutch. New Zealand will take it at the top. Both of these teams trying to advance to the semifinals alongside Poland and Germany, who are facing off on pitch 1. 2 of these 4 teams will make it. Odds are slim both for the Dutch and New Zealand, but still possible. All dependent on both results. Later on pitch 2 after this game, it is Italy and Denmark. Pitch 1, we will see Great Britain and France. Huge implications for both of those games as well. As a great play, but called off by the referee. Could have been the 4th goal of the game for New Zealand. Instead, we will flip to the other side. The Dutch back and forth at the top. No one on the interior right now. They're trying to move forward here. Hogerle gets it to Engelschman. Flips it back to Kasai. "12 seconds left on the clock as Hogerle tries to just throw it at the net or get it to Engelschman. Shoots it, goes off the net, out of bounds. Possession will flip to New Zealand. We are tied at 3, 5.5 to go. It would be fitting if this game ended in a draw. So far in the championship round robin, very similar paths by both of these teams. 2 1-1 records. Draws by both teams to 2 of those teams in Germany and Poland that are now currently at 10 points. We are now halfway through this second half. Flip to the other side. Good look there for number 8, Andrew Bowden, but instead goes out of bounds, forcing a corner throw. Moving the ball around is New Zealand. Right now it's Liam Bowden who flips it over to Matthew Oak. A low-scoring game. The last thing either of these teams needed. But it is a turnover. And then another one. In front of the net, quick and easy, is the captain, Ethan Flanders. Makes no mistake about it. 4-3 in favor of New Zealand. The Dutch are in trouble. Currently, the way things are going, Germany and Poland would be the two to advance. Neither of these teams would advance to the semis. But New Zealand in a better spot. They're currently up. You win and you have somewhat of a chance. You lose and you're out. Good look inside there by the Dutch. That was number 5, Robin Kasai. Goes out of bounds. We'll see if the Dutch play a little bit more with urgency here. A difficult task at hand for either of these teams to advance. As Reno Vandenberg, beautiful pass to the other side of the pitch. Couple of pump fakes there, but they throw it over to Zwinkels, who has it at the bottom here. 2:30 remaining, 40 on the shot clock. Time running down for both of these teams. New Zealand holding strong on the interior in their zone, as the Dutch will have to figure something out. Looking for a shot maybe, but instead flipping it over to Elaine Zwinkels. There is only 10 seconds on the shot clock and there are only 2 minutes left in this game. A tough shot there by Elaine Zwinkels, but they will get a new shot clock right now. Jort Pell subbing out. They're going to try to bring in Stivo Ogerle as we are setting up a corner here, but time once again running out. 1:40 left. We'll see if the Dutch can at least tie this game up. Italy, who will be in play later on pitch 2, they were down by 1 with 2 minutes remaining. and they ended up winning 5-4. We are now seeing New Zealand on the offensive attack, maybe to seal this game, and they appear to. We're waiting for the call here. A yellow on the Dutch, number 8, Reno Vandenberg. So now the goal did not count, but instead, or will they call the goal? And they are counting the goal, so it is 5-3 in favor of New Zealand. The Dutch only 4 on the pitch now. A miracle would have to happen for the Dutch to tie this game and finish with a draw. As each second passes, it's looking more and more as if New Zealand will be picking up 3 points here and finishing more than likely third in the division. We'll have to wait and see at the Final Four, Germany and Poland. The Dutch, they're going to have to be quick here. A long shot may be the only thing that they can get. A bad pass, though, on the outside. Fighting for it. That is Kasai who flips it in front of the net. Can the Dutch? But instead some miscommunication there on the pass. And now New Zealand, they need as many goals as they can get, so the rush is on. A tough shot just over the net that could have been huge for New Zealand's chances. As the clock winds down here on pitch 2 of this men's under-21 matchup. The Dutch throwing it forward. 3 seconds left. A tough shot misses the net. Time expires. New Zealand wins this one at a score of 5-3. A disappointing finale here for the Dutch. They will still play in terms of placement later on tomorrow. New Zealand, a little bit of hope to maybe advance to the semifinals. We'll see what happens there, but coming up, we have Italy and Denmark here on pitch 2. We'll have more of this action in just a little bit.
noise?
Det er meget modlys nu. Det er... Kan vi få det med flagrende, hvis vi flager her? Du har lige fået at vide, at det kan du ikke. Jeg har undersøgt jeg tænker engang, hvis jeg har gået og taget selfie hele dagen, det kan jeg heller ikke noget. Det var være, der var lidt parkeret. Det er så moderne i dag. Ja.
And we are back here at the 2018 ICF Canoe Polo World Championships at the Welland International Flatwater Center. What a tournament it's been so far, and here is one of the final games of the day here on pitch 2. It is Italy taking on Denmark, the men's under 21 block. It's about to finish the final game for both of these teams. Denmark, unfortunately, mathematically eliminated to advance to the semifinals. Italy in a three-way race with Great Britain and France. Great Britain already in a great spot to clinch themselves an opportunity at the semifinals. They are taking on France on pitch 1. Here, Italy, all they need to do is win, and they are in. Off to the races they go. And it will start with Denmark. Currently, Italy sitting with 9 points, 3-0-1. And just like that, a quick quick goal for Denmark. Looking to play spoiler here for the Italians. An interesting scenario could come about here in this group. Great Britain beating Italy. Italy beating France. If all three teams finish with the same record, that would mean France beats Great Britain. So it would be a three-way tie with none of the head-to-heads resulting in any decision on who advances. A loss by France on pitch 1 to Great Britain would mean Italy and the Brits advancing to the semifinals. So if you're an Italian fan, you're paying close attention to that Great Britain-France game happening on the other side, as it's Italy looking to even things up. A tough shot there. A good look by Polo Ziffarero. But it was good defense by Denmark. And now they're going to call a foul on Denmark, which means that Vincenzo Nunez could tie this game up with a free shot. And make no mistake about it, we've got a tie game. Italy and Denmark even at 1 with 8:14 left in the first half. Denmark will get an opportunity to respond. They scored on their first possession. A massive goal. For Italy, they were down earlier on today, but they made a massive comeback. One of the nicest goals of the tournament, 3/4 of the way, was the finisher for the Italians. But we shouldn't forget that they were close to being upset, and that could have made this game and the result of this game entirely different. Although this is all hypothetical, Italy picked up the win. They are at 9 points, looking to make it 12. Moving it forward is Lucci. Then to Ziffarero. Good opportunity there for Italy to take the lead for the first time. Instead, the fast break opportunity for Denmark. Tough shot. It doesn't matter. What a play by Denmark. It was Anderson, number 5, with the snipe from almost half pitch. An impressive start for Denmark. For Italy, once again trailing. Earlier this afternoon, I said they made a comeback. They beat France in the opener today. A huge result for the Italians. But now they are down. Tough shot, but he makes it count. For the Italians, tying this game up was number 6, Vincenzo Nunez. Two to 2, 6:10 on the clock. Pass to the outside, but instead resetting is Denmark. Couple of pump fakes, pulling it back though. Oscar Brandt with it. And now it is number 6, Christian Kleist, And time winding down. Denmark continuing to reset, not finding the look that they want. Switching hands, there is Oscar Brandt. Trying to get it inside. He does. Tough shot. Great save. The Italians can now move the other way. It is 2-2 between Italy and Denmark. 5 minutes has just passed in the first half. Cardini almost loses it, but gets it back. Gets it inside. Tough shot, falling backwards. Good snipe there, number 8, Polo Ziffarero. 3-2 in favor of Italy. Italy wins. Their chances of advancing to the semis, highly probable. It would take a miracle for France to beat them out. We'll see if Denmark can respond, and that's exactly what they do. Rasmus Andersen, he's the one to get them on the board. A great response by Denmark. This game, in terms of placement, does not mean much for them, but pride is always on the line. Nunez on the outside for the Italians, flips it over to Mirabelle. Back to Cardini, to Mirabelle. Continuing to flip it back and forth is the Italians between those three players. Nunez finally made a bit of an interior push, but instead flips it back. And the players on the outside rotate around the perimeter. Nunez now at the bottom of the pitch. To a moving Cardini, who flips it to the outside, knowing that he lost positioning. And they're gonna have to reset with not a lot of time left. One final attack here for Italy before the shot clock would run out. And a tough shot there on the outside. That was Simone Mirabelle. He is not successful. And now Denmark, they can take the lead again with a goal here on this possession. Sitting just over 3 minutes on the clock here in the first half. No lead greater than 1 for either team. A tough shot, almost goes in. Would have been an incredible goal there for number 1, Oscar Brandt of Denmark. Instead, it's the Italians shooting far and unsuccessful on that side. That was Nunez. Both teams, some pretty goals in this game as we're nearing the end of the first half. 3-3. Moving it on the outside currently, but now pushing it forward was Kleist. Another shot that hits the bar for Denmark. Italy's defense has not been on point since entering this championship round robin, but they are still 3-0-1. Only lost to Great Britain their first game. Since then, 3-0. Nunez picks it up, throws it to the middle, and we'll see the Italians move it back and forth here for a bit until they see the shot they like. Could be now, but it is not. A minute and 30 seconds left here. An opportunity there for Nunez. Instead, possession actually stays with the Italians. Good extra effort there by Cardini to keep it in place. It's a 5-on-4, but Denmark has all 5 men back on the pitch, and they're going to call, I think, a delay of game on Italy, which means Denmark gains possession here. We just hit the 1 minute mark. Time is running down for one of these teams to take the advantage going into the second half. Denmark in position though. Shot clock still on despite being under 1 minute left. Passing it outside to Asmus Brandt. Then flips it to Rasmus Andersson. Back and forth they go. They'll probably want to waste as much time as they can here on what it looks like will be the final possession for Denmark. A little mishandled, and now the aggressiveness from the Italians. They're going to need to shoot it soon. 1 second, almost goes in, and it's going to stay. It's going to stay with Denmark. They almost thought it was going to be going back to the Italians. Time running out, and that will be it for the first half here. An exciting matchup between these two teams. Denmark trying to play spoiler for the Italians. Currently 3-3. We'll see who picks up the win in the second half in just around 3 minutes. And we're back here at the Welland International Flatwater Center. It is the 2018 ICF Canoe Polo World Championships. Currently, Denmark and Italy facing off 3-3 in men's under-21 championship round robin action. Denmark mathematically eliminated to advance to the semifinals, but they are trying to play spoilers for an Italian team currently in second place, trailing Great Britain. France right behind them with 9 points. Italy has the tiebreaker. Great Britain and France currently on pitch 1 as Italy and Denmark race for the opening possession of the second. And Italy will be the first team on the attack. Italy does not have to win this game to advance. A France loss against Great Britain would guarantee an Italy advancement, no matter what. But a France win and anything other than an Italy win would equal an exit for this Italian team. Denmark will gain possession here. The first time in this second half. Denmark pushing forward here, looking for the leading goal, and there is a foul on the play. As Denmark has possession, we do have an update on the score between Great Britain and France, currently tied 0-0. If it all stands the way it is right now, Italy advances, Great Britain advances, France is knocked out. A feeling that it won't stay the way it is, though, as Denmark gets deflected, and it will stay with them. Right now, Oscar Brandt with the ball in the corner at the top of the pitch. He threw it to himself, but then got it to Christian Kleist. He will flip it to Rasmus Anderson, and they're just going to continue to move the ball until they are deciding to attack the interior, and they're doing it right now. Oscar Brandt, couple of pump fakes, looked like he was going to shoot it. But once again, a foul is called. A green card has been given to number 1, Alexander Cardini. Denmark in a prime position here to take the lead. And the referees, they're going to call it a free shot. The last thing Italy needs to try to advance to the semifinals. Denmark playing spoiler right now, and they're doing a good job of it, taking the lead 4-3. Early on in this second half, things are looking good for Denmark, not so much for the Italians. 7:45 remaining, tons of time, but you have to think that Italy feeling a little bit of pressure right now. Cardini getting it to Nunez. Nice couple of passes here, good movement, better deflection. It's going to stay with the Italians as Denmark maintains their 1-goal lead. France and Great Britain playing on pitch 1. Those two teams, as well as Italy, this team playing in front of us right now, the only teams remaining available to advance to the semifinals. Pitch outside there. Cardini pushing in front of him, looking for a shot, and he gets it in. Much needed for this Italian team, tying it up with 6:44 remaining. Denmark looking for a response. Tied at 4. Anderson flips it. An attack by all 5 players right now. And a great deflection by Italy. We'll see if they race for it. Instead, they're going to let Denmark regain possession, and they will reset on defense. as Denmark looks to push for another attack. Christian Kleiss, who is in the corner. And a nice look there. Once again, staying in possession with Denmark. Denmark was fighting for it, but instead it will go back to Italy. Italy looking to take the lead. This would be huge for them, and they get it. A 5-4 lead. Nunez with the 5th goal of the game for this Italian team. A huge play there. Italy now leading. Denmark will look to respond. (5-4) Italy here on pitch 2. Goes out of bounds. It will stay with Denmark. For the other game on pitch 1, still 0-0 for Great Britain and France. If the scores stood the way they are now, Italy and Great Britain would move on. France looking for some help here from this Denmark team. Great defense from Italy, but possession will stay the same. Denmark has proven in this game that they can score, and they can score in bunches. And once again, another shot. Unsuccessful for Denmark. Corner play here. Great Britain just scored on pitch 1, giving them a huge lead. France in deep trouble there. Italy in a prime spot to advance to the semifinals. We'll see if Denmark has anything to say about it. A tough shot there. This time, no deflection. 5-4 in favor of Italy. 3:40 left in the second half. Italy priming up for maybe a 2-goal deficit. Back and forth they go. Cardini on the outside gets it to Mirabelle. Tough look here, but he nails it. Polo Ziffarero giving them a 2-goal lead with 2:49 left in the second half. Italy looking good. A spot in the semifinals is almost a guarantee. 2-goal lead over Denmark. Denmark was up 4-3 in the second half. Italy has responded in a big way. 3 unanswered. Italy 3-0-1, undefeated before the championship round robin. They're currently on a 3-0 streak after their first initial loss to Great Britain in this championship round. And Italy, a huge steal as we just passed the 2-minute mark in the second half. They're going to push it forward and maybe take some time off the clock. Right now, time winding down for this Denmark team to try and maybe even things up. 6-4 in favor of the Italians. Currently, Great Britain and France are tied 2 apiece. And with 1 minute left, it is in possession of Denmark. The time continues to wind down, 45. Denmark looking to tie this game up. It's going to take a lot, though, to beat this Italian defense. They've been a lot tougher, a lot stingier in this second half as opposed to the first. 3 goals allowed in the first half by Italy, only 1 here. And it's a turnover, and things are looking real nice for this Italian team. Well on their way to advancing to the semifinals. 6-4 in favor of Italy with 10 seconds left. Swinging it down the pitch. 2 seconds remaining. Tough look. Time runs down. Italy finishes with 12 points in the championship round robin. They defeat Denmark 6-4. They'll have to wait for the conclusion of Great Britain and France to find out if they're advancing to the semifinals. That is all for today, though, for the 2018 ICF Canoe Polo World Championships in Welland, Ontario. We'll be back for Day 5. We'll have the U21 men's and women's finals near the end of the day. We hope to see you there.